Naomi Osaka recently tweeted about a debt that France owes Haiti, and it went viral. Let's talk about it. France extorted Haiti. Some call it the greatest heist in history. After a 13-year war, after defeating France, Britain, and Spain, Haiti declared independence in 1804, becoming the world's first free black republic, the first nation to permanently abolish slavery and the slave trade. Haitians became a beacon of light and hope for enslaved people across the world, but Haitians also became a threat to the existing world order because slavery fueled the world's economy, and so Haiti was punished. Haiti was diplomatically isolated. All nations refused to recognize the sovereignty of Haiti, and they refused to trade with this black nation, and any nation that can't trade can't grow. With Haiti's back in a corner, France took advantage of this new nation. In 1825, France sent a fleet of warships to Haiti and held the nation at gunpoint. France demanded that Haiti pay 150 million francs in order for France to recognize Haiti's independence. Haitian President Boyer felt like he had no other choice. After fighting a 13-year war and then politically, diplomatically, economically, militarily being put in a corner, he felt like that was the only way forward. France claimed that this money was further lost property of enslaved people. Now, this sum was later decreased to 90 million francs, but that was still a hefty amount. In today's dollars, that's between 20 to 30 billion dollars. Now, Haiti didn't have this money, and so France forced Haiti to borrow money from French banks at extremely high interest rates, and one of these banks used the profit that they made off of Haiti, and they helped to finance the Eiffel Tower. Haiti didn't finish paying off this debt until 1947, which financially crippled the nation. Sometimes up to 80% of Haiti's GDP went to paying off this debt. Money that should have been invested in infrastructure, education, healthcare went to paying off French slaveholders and their descendants. France stole more than billions of dollars by destabilizing Haiti in its fundamental years as a nation. France stole a part of Haiti's future, a part of Haiti's potential. But just like our ancestors, we can fight to reclaim what is ours: our money, our narrative, and our future. Haiti will rise. Viva Haiti.
France is asking for the Statue of Liberty back. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Repoed, taken. They said you are ungrateful. Raphael said, apparently, you despise the Statue of Liberty that was given to you as a gift. So bring it back. Send it back home. It's going to be better off here anyways. Bring it back. America's had this gift for about 140 years, right? And this is after Trump met with Zelensky and he's trying to be buddy-buddy with Putin. France said, traitor, bye-bye. Bring it back. But at the same time, France, you need to sit down. If you're not going to do it right, sit down, because Haiti, give Haiti back their money and give Haiti back everything that you owe them. So while y'all want to do the take backsies, give back Haiti what they need. Give Haiti what you owe them. First of all, the original Statue of Liberty, before they felt like changing it to a white woman, was an African woman with chains. So...
Oh, today I'm wearing a shirt that says refund Haiti at the Eiffel Tower because 1804 was necessary and France needs to refund Haiti. And my sneakers, you want to take a look at my sneakers? It has Dessalines, the founding father, and it has the old flag of Haiti, and I have my purse and I have the Haitian flag on it. And my necklace, I have my aunt who passed away and the flag of Haiti. And that's what I'm wearing. And France, you should refund Haiti. Refund Haiti.
Hey guys, it's Leek from Leakaste. Today we are talking about something most people don't know. Wow. How France forced Haiti to pay money for winning its own freedom. Wow. Yes, the first black republic on the earth had to pay their former slave master. It sounds crazy, but it is the truth. Let's break down how France stole from Haiti and how that debt still affects their country today. Let's get into it.
France is doing to West Africa what they did in Haiti. Haiti was the crown jewel of the French Empire. It was the most lucrative colony in the whole world. French planters forced slaves to produce sugar, coffee, and other cash crops for the global market. But France has left the economy of Haiti in ruins. After one of the most badass generals, Toussaint Louverture, overthrew the French in Haiti in the early 1800s, the French granted the country their independence but forced them to pay 150 million francs in over a period of 5 years. The first payment was 6 times larger than Haiti's yearly revenue. It took Haiti 122 years to pay off that debt. And you know what it was called? The Haiti Independence Debt. That totaled over $21 billion of debt that Haiti had to pay France in order to just exist. So people wonder, why is Haiti so behind everyone? Because of France. That's why. And the French have been doing this to every single one of the former French colonies that gained their independence. 14 former French colonies in Africa pay a colonial tax.
All right, let's learn something today, all right? Let's rewind, everybody buckle up. Okay, let's rewind to the early 1900s, okay? So from 1908 to 1915, Haiti saw 6 presidents, okay? Overthrown in a whirlwind of political chaos. Meanwhile, in France, right, France was still draining Haiti's economy, demanding reparations for the loss of their colony, the same colony that had defeated them in a revolution. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Hey, pay us because you beat us. Wait a minute. All right, so by 1915, World War I was well underway, and the U.S. suddenly decided that Haiti was worth occupying. Why? Well, because Germany held land and influence in Haiti. So the U.S. couldn't risk German power that close to home, okay? So in came the U.S. Marines. And just like that, the occupation of Haiti began, okay? And it lasted from 1915 to 1934. Now, in 1918, under the U.S. occupation, a new constitution was imposed. But this wasn't just ink on paper, right? It overturned Haitian law and allowed foreigners, especially American corporations, to buy and own land in Haiti. The U.S. didn't just stop there. No. So they took over Haiti's infrastructure, military, politics, finances. I mean, they disbanded the National Army and used forced labor from the Haitian people to build roads and bases. So basically slavery again from 1915 to 1934, right? But the Haitians didn't just stand by, which was sick, right? So this rebellion started, the Cacos Rebellion, and the Cacos were from 1915 to 1920, and they were these Haitian warriors, totally BA, who resisted the U.S. occupation with everything that they had, but the resistance came at a cost, right? And a heavy one. The U.S. crushed the rebellion. They executed, tortured, and killed over 15,000 Cacos. So Americans began questioning now, and they're saying, wait a second, what in the world is going on in Haiti? And so FDR said, you know what, I guess we'll pull our troops out of there now. In 1934, he pulled the troops out, but they did not release Haiti's finances until 1947. So Haiti's entire financial system was under U.S. control from 1915 to 1947. Okay. Also in 1937, another horrible tragedy was Haitians that were living on the border, the Dominican border, or near the border, were slaughtered. It was a massacre. There were over 15,000 Haitians killed in 1937. So U.S. pieces out, boom, boom, boom. It's terrible. Everything's horrible. Okay. But let's fast forward to 1946. So a year prior to the U.S. giving back financial control to Haiti, 1946, glimmer of hope, right? Estime, and he was a black president. He promoted national pride. He distanced Haiti from the U.S., but as he was distancing Haiti from the U.S., the elite mulatto class and the military took him out, okay? They were not having it, right? Because then they wouldn't be able to sit up on their mountaintop and use the Haitian people. Okay, too far. Okay, so next came Paul Magloire, okay? He was a United States trained officer, and he took office from 1950 to 1956. After him, get ready, because it's Papa Doc, and he's on deck.
After watching those clips, I realized that France, they still haven't returned any single coin. Not even the public apology. They act like nothing happened. Like stealing from the free black nation it's like a business for them. But let's be real. If the Haiti kept that money, everything would look different today. Sure, that money could build universities, airports, industries. People from Haiti could have owned their own banks, their own factory, trade equally with the world, not depending on foreigner aids. Can you imagine? It could be a beautiful country. But now they are busy paying France, and Europe got rich. Good. Imagine if that wealth stayed in the Haiti, that island. The island could be in the Singapore of Caribbean nations. It could be beautiful and successful island. But now they're still fighting for their own freedom. But because of real racism, France made sure Haiti stayed down. Can you imagine? They get punished because they are fighting for their freedom. Please, I got another video. Let's watch it. I'll come back and comment.
Vlad, listen, you're of Haitian and French descent. You've covered Haiti for most of your career. How did it get like this? What do you think?
So let me give a little history lesson. I've talked about this before on the show. Most people are familiar with the fact that in 1804, Haiti declared its independence from its brutal slave owners, France, slave masters. They established the first independent black republic in the history of the world. That was a miracle of miracles, never to be equaled. But for generations, descendants of the enslaved had to pay reparations to their enslavers. That includes France. By account, some $500 million was repatriated back to France, money that could have gone to build schools, to build roads, to build infrastructure in Haiti. Also in 1915, the United States invaded the country, saying that it was too poor and too unstable to take care of itself, and walked out of Haiti's national bank with some $500,000, which they used to establish a company that is now known as Citigroup. A lot of people don't know that history. But we can't talk about that without the deep corruption that has existed in Haiti from its political leaders for many, many, many years. It wasn't always like this. Back in the 1950s and the 1960s, we have some images that show that Haiti was a beautiful country, just like many other islands in the Caribbean, thought to be a playground for the rich and the famous. But that deep culture of corruption that has existed for many of Haiti's leaders has led to the situation that we're seeing right now, in addition to some natural disasters like the earthquake, and of course the assassination of a president. So why should the United States care? Why should people in this country care? First of all, we have a vibrant diaspora in this country that is part of the fabric of American society. In fact, Haitians fought in the American Revolution to help the United States free itself from its colonial masters. But more importantly, what do we talk about every day on this show and at CBS News? The border, the crisis at the border. There's a deep fear of undocumented immigrants coming to the United States. But rather than addressing it with walls, why don't we address it at the cause, at the root of the issue, which is ensuring that a country like Haiti, which has this rich history tied to the United States, is stable and a vibrant democracy.
But we're looking at these criminal gangs that seem to be having a lot of power. That's what we can't understand in this country. How can gangs all of a sudden say we're going to overthrow the government?
So who's in control of the gangs? That's the big question, right? Who's controlling the gangs? A country that doesn't produce weapons all of a sudden has thousands and thousands and thousands of weapons on the ground. Also, real quick point, it's not the entire country that is what we're seeing an image. It is Port-au-Prince, the capital, which was centralized by the Duvalier regime to remove all the other infrastructures that existed across the country. So everything that happens in Haiti happens in Port-au-Prince, but other parts of the country are
okay.
Yeah. But there's a lot to come.
Yeah.
It's not going to change overnight.
And we appreciate the history lesson because most of this was not taught in school.
I am tired of y'all saying that Haiti is being punished because they practice voodoo, that God is upset with Haiti. This colonizer propaganda that you guys still seem to spread, it is 2025. We live in a world of information. You can literally just research, use your brain instead of continuing this kind of xenophobia, instead of continuing this hate towards Haiti. But no, you do things like this. How is Haiti the poorest in the hemisphere and they share an island with DR? Well, that should raise a red flag for you right there. But since it didn't, I guess I will teach you. So Haiti is being punished because they are the first Black republic to uprise and beat a world power. Haiti beat Napoleon France, okay? That is unheard of. Once they won the war against France, it wasn't just fair and square. Not only did they win the war, they used African spirituality to do that. Before the uprise, they invoked African spirituality, the ancestors, and they won, okay? France knew that. So when the war was done, France made Haiti pay. They had to pay reparations. Imagine your abuser making you pay them for being free, paying them for damages of not owning slaves anymore. Like, it is outrageous. They had to pay France millions, billions actually, of dollars that they did not even have. On top of that, the United States and other nations decided, we want nothing to do with you. We're not trading with you. So not only are they depleted, now they can't even they can't even get their economy up and running because other nations don't want slaves who are in these other places to see a Black successful nation. They don't want the other slaves to get an idea that you can be free too. So they want nothing to do with Haiti. They isolated Haiti. So I want to actually respond to another comment that she made, that, but look at the climate, right? Haiti is being punished by God because how do they experience all these earthquakes? One, again, you need to do your research. Haiti sits on a tectonic fault line, which causes this kind of climate. It literally has nothing to do with voodoo. It has nothing to do with God punishing them or spirituality. It has everything to do with geographics. Even the Taino people, before Haitians were on the land, experienced the same exact weather. They experienced the same exact earthquakes, literally. So this talking points that you guys continue literally come from colonizers because they wanted y'all to think that Haitians were barbaric. They wanted us to believe this after they won, and it's working still today. It is literally continuing, and it is sick and it is sad. Y'all have to educate yourself.
Haiti doesn't get the help it deserves because it is the first freed Black nation. Now, I think they cursed them and said, oh, y'all want to be free? We're going to curse you for life. Now, France, after they left, they came back, they put pressure on Haiti, said, yo, for us to leave, you got to give us $500 million. Instead of money going in infrastructure, going in schools, going in everything, they gave the money back. They gave the money back to France. That's why they kind of in this situation. Then they got a lot of corruption themselves from Boudaye and everything. So you got to understand, my best friend is Haitian. So I've been well versed in Haiti matters, right? But it's just sad that it's right next to Santo Domingo.
Oh man, history isn't just past. It's the reason why some countries stay rich while others struggle. France built its wealth on Haitian pain and they would stay quiet. Why? It's time to talk about it. Because justice doesn't expire. Guys, wake up. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real talk on Likas Take. See you in the next one. Here we speak truth, not propaganda. I love you guys.